Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's see if anybody comes on. It's a weekday. Look over here, Leia. What's it looking at over there, huh? What do you see? Eh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She has hiccups right now. Poor thing. You're so calm now. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Orion, down. Hello, guys. Hold on, let me fix her. Oh, okay. Okay. Turn me around for a little. Oh. Maybe I should have done this while she was asleep. Hi, guys. How are you? How's everybody? Not quite sure if anybody's gonna come on, because it is a weekday. Just wanted to come on for a little and talk. But we'll see how this goes. Merry Christmas to you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the holiday. I see 7 of you are on. Did you guys have a good celebration? My food came out so good. I was happy. Okay, this is so quiet tonight. What's going on? These lives are never this quiet. Okay, all 8 of you that are watching. Well, there's 12 now. Hello, guys. Is anybody gonna say hi? I just want to see if anybody's really on right now. If not, I'll just have to end it. There we go. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Rita. How are you guys? My little snoring baby. How are you two? Since you're the only ones that want to speak to me today. How's everything? Hi, Rachel. Merry Christmas. You know what? I actually have friends on right now. And Rachel, I paused it and Rachel's on my screen. Beautiful baby. Thank you. Hi, Blue September. How are you? Okay. For those of you that are on and being active, do you guys have kids? Good, and hope you are. That's good, Blue September. I'm fine and hope you are as well. Boys enjoy Santa? Yes. Hi, Lisa. Yes. Okay, so about an hour ago, you know how you receive like these ads and stuff? And I mean, I work at a school with children. Maybe it's just me right now that the boys are home, but some ad popped up about ADHD, and it made me like really look into it. And I know I can't look much into it right now because Blake is still tiny. He's still 2. He'll be 3 in March. But it just popped up, does your child have ADHD? And it had like the symptoms. I know I shouldn't be like looking into that because it's like what they say, don't Google your symptoms because you're gonna diagnose yourself with everything that you see. My eyes are itchy. But it said, does your child like, is he or she nonstop talking, always fidgety, always moving around? I know that Blake is a super active kid, completely different to Noah. I'm always comparing them because that's what I have at home to compare. At school, he's really good. But at the same time, he wants to do whatever he wants. There's time, like, they'll sit him down and he does his artwork or they're playing with Play-Doh. He'll sit there and do that. But there's times where he just does not want to do whatever they're telling him to do. Like, if it's circle time and he just doesn't feel like it in the morning, he will not sit. He will leave the area completely and sit, like, on another side, which is, again, normal because of his age. He's only 2. But it just made me wonder because I will tell him a million times to stop opening the fridge. I even bought a lock for the fridge and he broke it. Like, not a lock, but like, you know, those, she's not sick. She just drank milk, and I guess that's what's making her sound like that. She burped and everything really loud. But usually after drinking milk, she sounds like that. Or maybe her positioning on me. But no, she's not sick. I mean, she gets a little congested at night, and I don't know if it's because of the heat. I also have a humidifier in her room for that purpose. But I feel like the heat is making her get all like stuffy. Like dried up, I should say. Because sometimes she sounds like she's having a hard time breathing. And I'm thinking it's the heat because that's what happens to me. So like I was saying, I bought a thing for the fridge, and he just does not. He broke it off. Every morning he'll get up super quiet while everyone's sleeping, and he'll just grab whatever he wants out of the fridge. As many times as we have told him to not do that, because he, like in my other apartment, I had leather couches, which I always mentioned that I hated, but he would just spread yogurt all over, or whatever he was eating. If it was peanuts or whatever, it would just go all over the couch, and it was just always a disaster. And at least here he's understanding until now that you don't eat in the living room. He has his table in the kitchen where he eats over there with Noah. But if he's alone, like when he gets up, he'll come to the living room and sit down on the couch and just make a mess. Thankfully, what he's been picking out lately, it's not yogurt, it's he takes out oranges. He peels them and leaves the peels all over the place. And it's just like as many times as we tell him not to do something, he just does it over and over. Like, don't hit your brother. He just hits him all day long. Like, if Noah doesn't do what he says when he says it, he freaks out on him. He starts screaming. Like, I hear these screams so early in the morning. Like today, I've had a rough day today. Let me go back to your comments. You guys sent a lot of messages. I think it's my hormones too, guys. Like, I wanted to talk about that because, look at me. I've been crying like all day. I've just been feeling overwhelmed. And I don't want to sound like I'm complaining at all or diagnosing my kid because of that. It's just something that popped up and it made me think, like, should I be looking into this? Even though he's acting like the typical kid in his classroom, and the teachers tell me that he's like a lot more mature than a lot of them for his age. They tell me that he's like a little man, and I know because he's just so funny, and the things that he says and his vocabulary is so good for his age. Like, there's a ton of kids in his classroom that don't speak the way that he does, which is normal also because they all develop at their own age and whatever. But I think it's also like my hormones this week and the fact that the kids are home from school the entire week. And I just feel like I'm being pulled in a million directions because Blake is not easy. Noah is super easy and he's so helpful with him, even though he shouldn't be helping, but he helps in ways like, come on, Blakey, let's do this, or come on, Blakey, let's do that. Like, he tries to keep him like occupied, like playing with him and stuff, but Blake usually wants to do his own thing. Or sometimes Noah just gets like fed up with him too. Like, I'll hear him screaming at him because Blake just wants to do whatever he wants sometimes. Look at her lifting her head. And then she's been cluster feeding, like wanting to feed at all hours. But she does it during the day, which I would rather take that than have her do that at night. During the day, she wants to eat like every hour, every 2 hours for the past few days. So I feel like it's all combined. That's like making me like sensitive or like just, I don't know if I'm overreacting. But like this morning, I wake up to her crying, which is normal every morning. I either wake up to her or Blake knocking on my door like, make me breakfast. And I tell him like, okay, give me a minute. Like, I always need a minute, a few minutes to just wake up quietly, But that doesn't happen. And like nights like today, my boyfriend is working till late, and in the morning, I'm sure he's not gonna be able to wake up and help me out because he's exhausted. Like, he'll definitely help me out with her while I deal with them. But for instance, this morning I woke up to her crying, and then I woke up at the same exact time to Blake banging on my door, screaming that he wanted breakfast. So then I get up, I come to the kitchen, I'm washing her bottles because I usually have 3 bottles that I use at night. She'll drink one at like 11, and then another one at like 2 or 3, and then last one is like at 6 or 7. And by 9 o'clock she's already, or 8 or 9, she's already asking for more. So I was washing all those bottles, and by the time I'm like almost done, I hear my boyfriend coming down the hallway, and he's like, "Where's mommy?" And I felt so annoyed because one, I was being pulled by her, I was being pulled by Blake. Noah was like, "I want water," and then he comes by and starts asking, "Oh, where's mommy?" Because she's crying. I know it's because she was crying wanting milk, and he was sleeping, so he didn't know. So I looked at him and I was like, "I'm in the kitchen, I'll be right there." But I guess I was kind of like snappy because he was like, "Are you okay?" And I'm the person to always say yes, 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 I'm okay, when inside I'm not. And then like throughout the day, he can just tell that I wasn't okay today. He kept messaging me when he went to work this morning if I was okay. And then later on, I told him, like, I feel like I was being pulled by a million directions. And he's like, "I know, I get it." So when he came back from his um first job this morning, I can tell that it was like a little, he was like walking on eggshells with me, but still like very concerned if I was okay. And he was just like trying to clean up a little because I was putting the Christmas tree stuff away. Like, that's another thing. When I'm stressed or upset, I clean, 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 clean. Like, that's my way of coping with it. And I just feel like I'm cluttered with all of the Christmas stuff. So I was putting all of that away. Forget Three Kings Day. I'm ready for summer. um so he came in and he started helping me with all of that, and then I told him, like, I feel overwhelmed and this has been a lot for me today. And I told him the same thing I'm telling you guys. Like, I feel like it's just the fact that the kids are home from school, my hormones, the baby has been crying like all day, every day for a few days already. So it's just been feeling like a lot. Ooh, you guys, not a lot. Teachers thought mine was, but the doctor did their ADHD test and said he wasn't. They would have him at an isolated desk and everything till 3rd grade. Oh, poor baby. I have 2 sons, 21 and 19. School always pushed me to have them evaluated. I never gave in. Yes, my older one, Noah, was impulsive, hyper, but glad I never gave in to the system. That's good. When I was reading all of that, and I even tried taking like an online test, but then later on it asked me for an email, and I was like, nah, I just exited that, and I was not gonna do that. But while I was taking, like, doing a few questions, I was like, in my mind, I was like, if he does have this, well, I will not medicate him. I would just try to find resources to help him. Because I've seen what the medication does to kids. There's this one kid who we work with, and his mom chose to get him medicated because he was just like in school, like his actual school, not at my job. We do aftercare for him because he's older. But in school, they told him that they couldn't control him. He would just not sit still, and even with his medication, it's like hard for him to sit still. He would just nonstop talk, and like it was a lot. So the mom chose to medicate him. At first, she was really hesitant, but she did. And he does okay when he's under medication, but we can tell immediately when he's not. And we'll like kind of, we have a relationship with her. She's very sweet. She even gave me like a Christmas gift for her, which was so nice. And I wasn't expecting it because the little boy gave it to me. Well, he's not little, he's like 10. But we like have a relationship to be able to ask her like, hey, did you medicate him today or not? And she feels comfortable with us. She feels like we're her family and vice versa. And she admit it. She'll like say, no, I didn't give it to him. And she'll say, why, you guys notice? And we're like, yeah. Like you can really tell. And he's built up a tolerance to that, where she would give him his full dose and nothing would happen, and then she takes him to the doctor, and then they higher up his dose, and it's not good for him. That whole imbalance, like, we feel bad for him. Turns out he has severe anxiety and very intelligent, so it comes out like ADHD basically. Oh, Blake is also adjusting to not being the baby anymore. Yeah, I feel like a lot has happened in this year. Like, we moved, my boyfriend moved in with us, there's a new baby in town. There's just been a lot. Teacher pushed meds on us too in first grade. So glad we didn't. I talked to you about that in one of your lives. It's okay. You're just overwhelmed. Blake went through a lot. You're totally normal to worry about your son. We all do it. It's okay. Girl, just keep on him and be consistent. It's exhausting. It will work out. Most hyper disorder is attributed to diet. My son had ADHD and we went to see a naturalist, got it under control. These doctors just want to load up kids with medication as the doctors and pharmacists capitalize on it. Yeah. And bottom line, it's fucking hard, but you know what to tell yourself. This shall pass. I know. And I feel dumb. And I know, like, once, like, I'll cry. And then once I'm done crying, like, I'll, like, reflect on my moment that I had. And I'm like, damn, like, my hormones are really playing on me right now. Because any other time, I wouldn't be reacting like this. And I try to do things with them. Like yesterday, I took them to this little indoor park. Well, I took Blake because Noah went with one of his best friends. He spent the day with him and they had a blast. Mom was sending me pictures all day. They're so sweet. By the way, they got him the elf on the shelf. So I have homework for next year. But we took Blake to this little indoor park and he had an amazing time. I had Leia with me. My boy, first I was playing with him a lot for like the first hour, and then my boyfriend went off and played with him for like 3 hours, and he had so much fun. Like, it's not like we're here all day doing nothing, which obviously makes any child bored. She will grow up past this newborn stage. I feel like she's the easy one. The one that's like giving me a really hard time is Blake. And I get it. Like, it's a lot of changes. He's also a toddler. And you know what they say about the terrible twos. He's really going through it right now. Hormones be tripping. Just joined, but I have a son with ADHD, and a good alternative is fish oil vitamins and vitamin C. Ah, let me fix her. Hold on. She's like sliding down. She always does this. Hi, Mama. Oh, 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 you okay? Oh, oh, okay. Look at her. She's all better now. She came all the way up now. But usually she'll like go down and like scrunch up. Okay, so good alternative is fish oil, vitamins, and vitamin C. Okay, thank you, Yvette, for that. For sure, hormones are raging. Look at me, like I can't even read a sentence without crying. And it just like started like a couple days ago. Hi, Natalie. I heard black seed oil, but not sure if it's safe in case you breastfeed. No, I'm not breastfeeding anymore. I'm still adjusting to have an infant and a 6-year-old. I feel like a ping pong ball. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel, Natalie. I spoke to my best friends today, and they're like, you're not crazy, it's your hormones. And it's okay to feel the way you're feeling because adjusting to like another little human, it's a lot. But she's really easy. Like, all she does is eat and sleep on me. It's just that when I have to do other things and I have to put her down, or if I'm doing something else already and then she wakes up, then I gotta run to her, drop what I'm doing. Oh, I don't want to be crying at her like this. And then I feel the mom guilt with the boys. So it's not easy. Hold on. She's waking up. Her legs are awkward place. Oh, Mama. I'm sorry. She made a little sound. I don't know if you guys heard her. She's so perfect. Look. Her little lip. She's just so peaceful. She's a really good baby. Obviously, she's gonna cry when she has her needs. When she wants water. I mean, when she wants her milk and stuff. But other than that, she's so good. Like, it could be worse. Let me go back. Black seed oil is good for what, Alice? Hormones are no joke, it's hard. Sometimes we might feel like we are being ridiculous, but it brings me comfort to know that all women throughout time has had the same experience. Tomorrow will be better. Easy baby or not, it's still taxing. You're doing great, mama. Can you give your man the baby and take a long, soothing bath and relax? When he's here, he takes her. Like last night, he was with her. I went to bed early at like 10, and he was with her up till like 3 in the morning. I remember hearing her cry at like 3, and he was with her. Sending you a hug. You got this, love. Thank you. Hi, Kimberly. If you and Carmen, all we want is the best for our babies. When mine were all under 5 years, we watched a lot of kids show on the couch together with the sleeping baby. No shame. You know what? With Noah, I like never let him watch TV till he was like 1. I was always that mom that was like, no screen time for you. Like, it's not good for you. And the first day he started watching was Sesame Street, and he was obsessed with it. This time around with Blake, I'm like, you want to watch something? What do you want to watch? Let me know. But like, if we go to restaurants and stuff, that's when I'm like, no, you're not gonna sit there at the dinner table and not look at me while we're out trying to bond. Like for me, dinner time is like very, very sacred. I love being able to talk to him and like just be present with him. Don't dismiss your feelings, they're valid and matter. My best friend keeps telling me that. She's like, you're not crazy, it's normal. I say you need a night out with a nice glass of wine. My friends wanted to go out tonight, but I'm here with the kids, which is okay. But she was like, she's also one of my coworkers. She was like, if you want me to take Blake anytime this week, let me know. And I was like, no, you don't need to take Blake, take me. Try to plan your day or get a routine going or set small, attainable goals for your day. It's good for hormone imbalance, PCOS, thyroid. It's a lot of benefits. I'm definitely purchasing it soon. I haven't heard of that. What oil did you say? Let me go back. Black seed oil. I haven't heard of that for all of that stuff. I was the same with screens at first too, but now I have had a need, so we use them. But yes, when we're out and about, store, car, etc., I told the kids it's like 1990, no electronics. They have no idea what we went through. But we also had like the ability to go out and play outside and not worry about, our parents didn't have to worry about all the craziness that's going on now. So they were able to just let us be a little more free than the kids are now. And especially like, I feel like if it was the summer, I would definitely be out all day with the kids. But the past week, I'm sure like most of the country I saw, we all had a cold front. It was so freaking cold in here. Like that my heat wasn't even doing its job the way it's supposed to do it. We had to get a space heater, which worked for our apartment, but it was so freaking cold. Like our temperatures were like 10 and below for a few days. So there's no way I can take out the baby like that. Yesterday I felt like it was like the nicest. It's been in a few days and it was like in the low 30s, which is sad to say. But that's how you know it's been cold, when 30-degree weather feels good. I went out to the club with hubby for the first time since having the baby. I felt so old. The bouncer called me ma'am, and I didn't get carded. Oh, Natalie. Did you guys get snow? No, we didn't. Um, right before Christmas, I went on a date with my boyfriend. I'm sure I told you guys. We went to Rockefeller Center. We went to the Christmas market in Union Square. It was really nice. And it was nice, like, having that time alone with him. I love when she sleeps like that, her little lip. So cute. I already see her a lot more bigger. That's the heat, the box for it. It's like a humidifier. It's a humidifier, air purifier, and a little space heater. Uh, but I wanna make that a habit for us to like have like one night at least a month or a few where I can go out with him, and my coworkers are also helpful. They're like my closest. I think I have dog hair. Or one of her. Oh no, there's a little hair here. They're super, super. My coworkers are amazing. They all tell me like, "Do you want me to take Blake? Do you want me to take Noah?" I'm like, "No, I don't want to put anything on anybody else." But one of them came over and watched the kids, and she was amazing. She was like helping them with their little gingerbread house and stuff. It was really sweet. Oh my gosh, she's so flipping adorable. Hi, Trucker J. She looks so healthy and beautiful. You're so blessed. Thank you, Blue. Do you plan on piercing her ears? This is controversial. I know. A lot of people complain about it, but I do. I think I'm going to do it at the doctor's office because I saw that they had a sign like ask us about uh, ear piercing. And I looked online and it says that a lot of pediatricians now do it in the office because a lot of babies get infections from parents taking them to like Claire's and stuff. Even though I got my second piercing there. But yeah. I want to ask them first, like, how do they do it? What's their method of like piercing baby ears? And I'm sure my boyfriend is going to cry with her because he cries all the time. Where are the kids? They're sleeping. That's one thing. Like, I do have a set routine with them. And I'm pretty much getting a routine with her because she wakes up usually at the same times every day, like 7. And then she's back up at 9ish or 10. She's still sleeping a lot. But I have like when it comes to shower and bedtime, it's like a set time every day. So they're always sleeping by 7:30 or 8. My hands may be a little too cold. My hands are always cold. I just had my redone. They were closing. I have 2 on each ear. Well, I'm glad I got to like let that out because I feel like I just wanted to talk. Because all day I've been like crying on and off over everything. Look at her little lips. I just can't. So cute. Everybody just keeps telling me over and over again that she looks like my boyfriend. Like, whatever, she'll change. Who's the dog? Orion. Oh, he's sleepy. Maybe in the coming weeks, spend a little one-on-one time with Blake. Could be he wants your undecided attention. Yeah, that's what I've also been thinking, that he just, and I see it too. Like when she starts crying, he's like, "Mommy, I want water. Mommy, I want," like that's when he starts like asking me for everything when I can't. When I'm sitting here like feeding her, I'm like, "Yes, honey, hold on, I'm going." Ugh. And it just makes me feel so bad for him because he has to like constantly wait, but he also knows what he's kind of doing because he'll do it at the times when I just cannot. I just keep staring at her, the screen. Uh, I'm sorry, baby. I'm crying all over you. That's a good routine time. That way you can have some time for yourself. Yeah. You've seen all of those TikToks with moms like, once the kids are asleep, it's my time, and all you do is like lay there, watch TV. I'm the type of person that needs like a little bit of silence and quiet time. Like, I enjoy this time to like recharge. Sometimes you just need a good chat to vent. Yeah, I felt good. Just letting it out. Undivided. I knew what you meant, Rachel. Yes, he wants his mama to himself. Don't feel bad, it's okay. Hold on, let me check my messages. Back. Ugh, now my eyes are like super itchy now. She's so good. Her lashes are also getting bigger. And she's like, I can feel that she's weighing a little more. She's looking a little longer to me. She has an appointment, I believe, on the 9th of January. To call them to confirm the date on that, but she has a second appointment. I mean, her 2-month appointment really soon. She's almost 2 months, guys. I can't believe it. My little nugget. So what did you guys do for Christmas? Did you guys get snow wherever you are? We didn't. Christmas was really nice. My boyfriend came in like with the last minute gifts the night before, and we were there wrapping on the 24th. He's so sweet. He was like, "What else should I get Blake?" Because I feel like Noah was really easy, but we couldn't figure out what Blake wanted until the last minute when I was like, "Oh my god, he loves Godzilla." But we couldn't get him anything. We couldn't find any Godzilla stuff. Oh my god, you know what? Brooklyn should have given birth by now, I believe. Do you guys remember when when her due date was? I believe she said it was the end of December. My baby will be 4 months on the 7th. Oh. No, they're so little. I just want her to stay like this forever. I'm in Florida. No snow here. My sister sent me a thing that it was like 33 degrees there when we were at like 10 or below. I was like, do you want to switch? I'm in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. We got so much snow. I can imagine. No, we didn't get anything. We had like a storm, but it was like a rainstorm that the governor for some reason felt the need to like close the DMV and stuff. And I was like, it's just raining. But I mean, no. I woke up at like that night. I woke up at like 3 in the morning, and I couldn't even look out the window because it was raining so hard that my windowsill, like from the outside part, I could see it like the water filling up. And I had never seen that before. It was just a ton of rain. But then by the morning, everything was fine. There's an area, I live like right across not right across the street. I live right across from New York City. So we have the Hudson River in between. And the town that's like right by the water, they got flooded. There was an area that was completely flooded. This is her favorite place to sleep and where she sleeps the longest. I washed my hair today. That's another thing. I feel like I'm losing my hair already, which does not help with my situation. I looked at my boyfriend today, and after like just being so down all day, he looked at me. He's like, "Are you okay?" For like the millionth time, and I'm like, "My hair is falling." I can see it here. It's like thinning out for sure. I bought this thing that my boss sent me. She's like, use it. My hair's been growing so much with it. Don't even remember the name of it. But I ordered it already. I got roped off for Christmas. It was so hot in Honduras. Like shorts and tank tops. Nice. I would rather take that anytime. I know it gets really hot in Honduras. Are you back now? How was that trip? You got ripped off. My hair is falling out too. Oh, I feel like it's happening so much earlier for me this time around, and I think it's because I stopped taking my prenatals. Like, I usually um I usually take my prenatals. This is another thing that I've noticed in the past like month or so, well, since she's been born. Maybe it's because I just have a lot on my plate, but I'll be doing something, or like right now I was just talking and I like zoned out. And I like snap out of it. I'm like, what the hell? Like, if I go to the kitchen to look for something, I'll just stand there and I'm like, why am I here? And I didn't have those moments as much as I'm having them now. But like I was saying, I stopped taking my prenatals basically as soon as she was born, and with the boys I kept taking it for like another 2 months. And I think that's why my hair may be falling off so much earlier this time around. Oh, she's squeezing me. Little lip. She's like, woman, you move a lot. Oh, she was smiling. I read about pregnancy and read support groups, and yet still I was unprepared for the changes postpartum brings. Like, I know about these changes, and that's why like when I have those moments of like crying, and then I stop, and then I like reflect on it, and I'm like, I know this is like my hormones right now, because like I said, in any other situation or any other time, I wouldn't be crying for little things like I am right now. Like, everything just makes me upset. And it's only been in the past few days that it's been going on. My friend asked me, like, what if it's baby blues? And I'm like, I don't think so. I think it's just the fact that it's so cold outside. We're huddled all in the apartment, not doing much because, like I said, it's cold, but um, the boys being home from school this week, the holidays, the stress of like getting things done, and it was just a lot this week. That's a garbage truck. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I feel like it always passes by when I'm on a live. Hair loss is normal. Take vitamins and extra biotin. I still have my prenatals, and every now and then I take it, but I'm not good at taking it every day. There's one at Costco with biotin and collagen. I'm definitely gonna start taking it again. I took them prenatals like 3 years postpartum. Take prenatals. When I was preggo long ago, I called it pregnancy amnesia that continues after. It's so bad. Like, I was telling my boyfriend, like, I feel like my brain is just foggy. And I'll get up and do things and I'll completely forget what I'm doing. Biotin pills for sure. They helped me. Biotin makes me break out really bad. Like, I'll get these pimples that hurt. My coworker, which is my friend, my boss, she sent me this link to these drops. You need vitamins, girl. You'll feel better. I'm taking prenatal vitamins. It's not working for my hair loss. Yes, good to reflect and be self-aware. Seek help though if it gets to be too much. You'll know because the depression and mood swings will affect your daily life. Yeah. I remember with Noah, I had this same thing going on. Make sure you're taking vitamin D. Yeah, I'm gonna start taking my prenatals again. With Noah, I definitely had baby blues, but I feel like it was like right after birth. Adjusting to being a first-time mom, it was a lot. This time, I know what I'm doing, but it's also a newborn with 2 other kids. So it's a little harder. And like I said, Noah is very dependent. He's so sweet with Blake. And he's helpful. It's just Blake being in his terrible twos. You need a margarita and a foot rub. My boyfriend takes care of me. He's very sweet. When he's home, he helps me as much as he can. And I go out with my friends. I go out once a week with my friend to dinner, and I'll be out with her for like 2 or 3 hours. I come back feeling refreshed. But this week I haven't been able to. Take some zinc, magnesium, and D3. Hi, Margie. How are you? Thanks for joining my live. Drink plenty of water to hydrate. I will, Natalie. I'm not breastfeeding anymore. Well, I was pumping. It was just like another thing added to my plate, and I really wanted to, because with the boys I did. I did it with both till like 9 months each. This time around I just couldn't. I couldn't. Like, I really tried, and I did not want to feel. I hated showering and like feeling like my boobs are like engorged and having to wash all those parts. And then in the beginning, my pump broke because I had it at like the side of the couch, and Noah sat down, and the piece that goes inside the pump broke, and one of the other pieces stayed inside. Then I had to call Medela, get a replacement, and that took like 2 days, even with her like expediting it. And meanwhile, I had to like use my manual pump for like 2 to 3 days until it got here. I was in pain, and she is a good sleeper. And I was like, damn, now that I have a baby that sleeps good, I still have to be up pumping all night. Like, I couldn't. And for my own sanity, I just couldn't. Like, I know myself, and I know that I need to actually sleep for me to be 100% during the day. That's great that you spend time with friends. Yeah, every week, at least once a week or every other week, I try to do it. My boyfriend stays with the kids, and I go out for like 2 to 3 hours, and then I come back home. We just go to dinner, chat. That's about it, but it feels good. Hi, Carmencita from Sacramento, California. Hi, Didi. How are you? She's so cute, just like her mommy. Thank you. Same here. I bottle feed. I couldn't mentally breastfeed. I couldn't breastfeed because it hurt. Like, I mentioned this before with Blake. With Noah, I tried it one time and I was like, nope. And then with Blake, he's like such a hungry little beast. He's still the same as he was when he was a newborn. Like, the first time I went to latch him, he went like a beast, and I was like, nope, you're not gonna do this to me. And then with Leia, I tried it, and then she latched on, I feel like 2 times, and I think she latched on properly, but it just hurt me so bad. I don't know if I'm just really sensitive, but I couldn't have her do it. And everybody tells me, like, sometimes it hurts in the beginning, but you get used to it, and then the pain starts going away. I've heard that a few times where it doesn't hurt at all, and I'm like, how? But I just couldn't. And then she wound up with thrush, and it was just not meant to be. Sanity is first. Yes, it is. How's baby girl Leia? I'm good, hun. Thanks. She's good. Look at those cheeks. She's gaining weight because she was so tiny, and I feel like she's definitely getting big. She's still wearing her newborn clothes. It still fits her. She's just growing into it, I feel like now. Definitely smaller than my boys. My boys weren't wearing newborn clothes at this age. By 2 months, they were already at 0 to 3. Oh my god, I have 2 boys and I never breastfed. I wish I tried harder, but the pain was too much. Yeah, I just couldn't. I couldn't do it. I'm hearing sounds. I think one of the boys is like, I need to sneak up on them. Keep hearing noises. Aw, Matt is at Disney. He said he was gonna be at Disney for Christmas. He must be having a blast with little Blakely. Oh, Ryan. Aw, like he was dreaming. He was like kicking his little paws. I don't want her to grow up, guys. I want her to be like this forever. This time around, I've been really, like, even though I've been crying and everything, I've been really soaking it up. Soaking it in. Whichever one you say. I've been trying to, like, just enjoy and cuddle her as much as I can. I feel like with Blake, I was going through a whole breakup and I was loving on him so much because I felt like he was neglected by his dad, and I just felt like I had to overcompensate for that. But I feel like I wasn't able to enjoy like his little first year because I was dealing with all of that crap. This time around, I just wanna just hold her all the time and be with her. They say you can't spoil baby, but let's see what happens when she has to go to daycare. And she can't be held like this at all times. I mean, I'll be able to jump in there. I think I might go back into work. I think I'm going in February 1st. I have to wait on her birth certificate to get here. And then I can go in. Is Orion potty trained? Or you have to take him outside? He goes outside. He goes about 3 times a day. In the morning, mid-afternoon when my boyfriend comes from his first job, and then when he gets home at night. Enjoy, little baby girl. Yes. When I go back, I'm most likely going back to work February 1st, which is so sad because I just want to be here with her forever. But I also want to get paid what I was getting paid before, because this whole disability thing is crap. I feel like I've been living paycheck to paycheck when I was a little more comfortable with getting my bi-weekly salary. Like, I already had a budget for with my salary on when I was paying everything, and this time it's like all over the place. Like, they'll send me one amount. It's just, I don't get it. Like, the first time they sent me money, they sent me like half of it. And then the second time I got money in, they sent me like triple the amount. I don't know if it was because they were sending me what was backed up. Like the first 2 weeks, I don't know if you guys remember, I didn't get paid anything. So I don't know if that's what they were sending me. Because there's like no explanation on the website. I can see when I'm getting my next check and how much and stuff, and it's not like consistent. It's like weird amounts. And the dates are also like off. I just don't get it. So it's just, I'd rather get paid my regular amount. And then I transfer it from the disability, sends you like this card that works with Money Network. And I just transfer my money from that to my bank. And it takes 3 business days. And like when they deposit the money to Money Network, it takes 3 days for it to be cleared. And then for me to transfer it from that bank or whatever to my bank, it takes another 3 days. Just a hassle. So it's like 6 days of waiting for my money. And then I get paid like every 15 days. Hola, chica. Hi, Tanya. How are you? I don't walk the dog at all. He does it. That's his responsibility. Hey, long time no see. Hi. I'm so happy she's sleeping so well. Give me one moment. I have to remind my boyfriend to go get formula for her because she's on her last can and it's almost done. Great, just got on your live. Finally, miss you. Aw. How's everything going? You guys missed my little crime fest. Just feeling a little overwhelmed. Give me one moment. I have to text him to tell him about the formula. Okay. I'm back, guys. As I was washing my hair, like when I got out, I was like, no, my hair is falling out. It just looks really thin. Like my hair's already thin, but I just feel like it's looking thinner than it usually does. Oh. Oh. Alright, guys, I'm gonna be on for another 5 minutes and then I'm out because she should be waking up soon. This boy, Orion, keeps having dreams. And he's just like kicking the TV stand. I saw something, I don't know. Have you guys been following up on what's going on with Kanye? I know this is like totally out of topic, but my boyfriend today was like, did you hear that Kanye has gone missing? I'm like, no, I haven't heard anything. Like, poor guy, I kind of feel bad for him, but at the same time, he just puts his foot in his ass. Orion, come here. Come here. Orion, come. 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 Up. Up. Look. Hey. It's like, nah, not today. Come here. Up. Good boy. Aw. No. No, no, no. Gentle. Don't put your mouth around her. like him licking my face either. I'm back. I had to feed the baby. Aw. Thanks, Natalie. Natalie, where are you from again? Are you in California? Just say California because most of my viewers are from California. I just came on. Thought you were sick until you said you had been crying. I'm sorry, girl. I know life can be trying. You've got this still. You have already shown us how strong you are. Don't make me cry even more. In Tampa. Oh, lucky you. Has it been cold for you? Well, I know you guys got cold at like 70, 60 degrees, which is hot for me. But my sister, I think, like I said earlier, my sister told me, like, in her area in Orlando, at one point, it was like 34. Hi, Natalie. I'm over here in Pinellas? Pinellas? Girl, I'm cold at 70 degrees. Imagine being at 10. Lower than that. Oh, we were freezing. I'm Natalie's neighbor. Nice. My boyfriend wants to move to Tampa. His family's there. His cousins. I kind of want to go to Orlando. What do you guys think of Orlando? Not anytime soon, though. Give me like 4 years. I was born in D.C. but moved to Florida when I started middle school. Aw. It was mighty cold here, Carmen. I told my sister, do you want to switch? Orlando is too crowded. Girl, if you see where I live, we're so overpopulated, it's too much. Like, where I live, there's so many new condos being built, and we're in a city, but it's basically like everybody's living on top of each other. So many buildings. There's like no parking. So when I do get my car, that's gonna be a big pain in the butt because we don't have driveways here unless you have a house. And there's barely houses. It's like all buildings. And there's no parking ever. Cars are always double parked outside. There'll be like at least 8 parks double parked out there. My mom can never find parking. Every time she comes, she has to like drop things off or like rush. Orlando has a lot of visitors. So bad drivers. Oh. Felt like I was up north again. It was 8 degrees in the Carolinas too. Oh man, that is so cold for you guys. I never been. I would like to go to Myrtle Beach. Hello, Carmen and baby. Hi. Aw. Hi. How are you? Here she is. I'll be showing her again every once in a while. Oh, hold on. She's just so precious. I'm obsessed with her. I love her so much. She's such a cutie. She loves, like, she recognizes her dad now. Every time he walks in, she'll, like, lift her head and she'll be, like, bobbling it around. And she looks for him. And they'll, like, talk back and forth for... Last time they were talking back and forth for, like, an hour. Like, she would coo. She would go, goo, 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 like over and over again to whatever he said to her. Goo. She's already a daddy's girl. Because they'll be hanging out. She'll be nice and calm, and then he hands her over to me and she starts crying. I'm like, great, what are you doing to her? I'm doing great, thanks. How are you doing? I'm okay. She's adorable. Thank you. My baby loves talking. It's so adorable. I love it. So does she. And she loves looking at the boys too. And she'll try to talk to them too. She'll be like, goo. And you see her like opening up her mouth. Like it looks like she just wants to get something out, but she can't. It's the cutest. Oh, oh, oh. Her little sounds are so adorable. Well, yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna come off of this now. I'll most likely come back on tomorrow around the same time. If I do, I'll put it on a post, on a community post right before, like an hour before. And if I don't put up the post, then you guys will know that I won't be on. But I think I'll be able to. Boys always go to sleep early. Her lashes are also getting really big, which is so exciting. They look so cute, nicely curled up. But yeah, guys, I hope you all had a nice holiday. And I'll most likely see you guys tomorrow. And we'll see how I do tomorrow during the day with the kids. All right, guys. Have a good night. Take care. Stay warm.